Hey everyone, welcome to Raw 2.0. So, for those of you that have been on my newsletter list, you know that my newsletter is titled Raw, the Musings of Kris Seraphine Stripped Bare. And it's has been ongoing since at least 2012, probably before that. So some of you have been on my list for a long time, and some of you are maybe finding me on YouTube or some other place. And I'm just grateful that you're here, and I am blessed to have you in my world. So I decided to change up the format of the newsletter, and I decided to do it primarily video. And so for those of you that are signed up for the newsletter list, you'll get a link to this video plus a transcription. And it's been quite the ride this year. And, obviously since 2020, right? We've all been kind of taking a ride or been taken for a ride. And I want to kind of make this more personal, more interactive. And so you know me, I'm always kind of trying to switch things up. So, anyways, welcome to Raw 2.0. And my name is Kris. For those of you who don't know me, I am a channel of the Divine Feminine and a leading archetypal brand strategist. I have a book out, which I'm actually going to pick a page or two to read from as part of our oracle for today. It's called Return to Enchantment, Your Guide to Creating a Magical Livelihood. It's all about success from the inside out, like really working with the chakras, working with magic to create unforgettable brands and marketing, business development. All of it is in this book. And I do a lot of courses on business. And you can find them on my website. So my website is krisseraphine.com. So KRISSERAPHINE. Okay, so we're going to start today with a page. Ooh, well, we've got two on here. This is Time to Break Up with Normal Marketing and Female Tricksters. Ooh. Okay. So I'll start from this left side here. Tricksters we have come to know and love share common characteristics. Their capacity to create new life, their ability to shapeshift, their connection with the realm of the dead, and particularly their facility to upset the balance of power in order to bring equilibrium to their mythological universes. For the trickster, there is no question of asking for permission or doubting that they have the right to have or do what they wish. Trickster is both ancient and postmodern. Okay. Female trickster figures see many paths, skillfully navigate them, and steal supernatural skills from the strong male compatriots in their mythology. So there are so many versions of this myth of the female trickster. And every goddess pretty much has a version of this. For example, Isis, she steals the magic to bring Osiris back to life so she can, make a baby with him, get him like put back together, remember him, put him back together, and then she has sex with him. But she needs the magic of Ra. So what she does is she sets her cobra on him. The cobra bites him. So of course he's a god, he's not going to die, but he's like in pain and oh my God, make the pain stop, make the pain stop. And she said, well, if you give me this magical incantation, I'll make the pain stop. So another example of this is Oshun. She's a West African goddess. Oshun originally steals the magic and the knowledge to do the shell divination, the cowrie shell divination. So she steals it from the god of divination, Oya Iyansa. She is another West African goddess. She is sent by her husband Shango to get the special potion that will help him breathe fire and give him all this power. And she's one of his 3 wives. So Oshun is one of his wives, and Oba is the other one. So Iansa, or Oya, as she's often called, gets the potion and drinks some of it. So now she is his counterpart, and he is inseparable from her. And she kind of becomes like the primary wife by stealing this potion, right? So I feel like this is so interesting that whole trickster idea and the disrupting the balance of power by the feminine is coming up. So anyways, check out my book. It's on Amazon. I think you'll really love it. And I believe there's also some places on my website to order it besides Amazon. If you want a signed copy, you could always just email me at Kris-Oster, Krisoster at gmail.com, and let me know. Okay. So one other thing that I wanted to bring up is, a big transformation that I've been going through. I had to end a relationship I was in with a man for the past year and a half. And I think I wrote a lot about him over this past year on Raw, because it was my first time going into the world of polyamory. It was one of the most magical, amazing relationships I've been in, and also turned out to be one of the most painful, because I was really triggered, really having to look at an aspect of myself and fully radically accept that. And it was this little girl part of me that had such a deep fear of abandonment, a deep a story, right? I mean, we all have stories, and the stories determine what happens to us in the outer world, because we're putting that story onto everything and all the people. And that story, it just, again, it's proving to ourselves that it's true. So these people, who are just a holographic image of ourselves, reflect back those stories and take on those roles. And some of them play those roles probably too well, right? So anyways, the pain has been pretty intense, and the transformation has been incredible and difficult. It has not been easy. And so my mantra, maybe this is something that will be helpful to you, because there is a lot of transformation. The whole earth is going through a transformation right now. So my mantra has been, I transform under grace in perfect ways. I transform under grace in perfect ways. So that's been my mantra, and it's been helpful. Hasn't always been in perfect ways, but it reminds me to stay in the moment and remember that whatever I'm going through in this moment, even if it's really painful, really difficult, that it is perfect. It's exactly the way it's supposed to be. So this radical acceptance is really the underlying key and recipe for living fully, for being our true and best selves. We have to accept ourselves, all parts of ourselves. So it's been fascinating, because I know some of you know that I keep a love grimoire, which is basically a book of magic. And what this love grimoire is, it's pretty fascinating to me, because so here it is. On the first page, I say that I began this journey of magic for love and self-acceptance, bringing more love and self-acceptance into my life on the July full moon of 2019. So that was a Capricorn full moon. And I'm a Capricorn, so interesting. So 2019. So this book I still have a few pages left. It chronicles 3 years of my magic, my journey, all the little things that I've done to bring in love, right? And the love of my life. So the last man I was with, it felt like he was the love of my life, and it didn't turn out to be so, but very important person in my life. So I do want to address our divine masculines who are on my newsletter. And I'm going to speak this invocation to the divine masculine. This is from a card from the Isis Oracle deck by, what is her name? She's, I think her last name is Fairchild. I feel bad now. I should have written it down. But anyways, the Isis Oracle cards. The card's called Healing the Divine Masculine. And here's the invocation. Man of power, man of fire, man who liberates heart's desires, man within and man without, man stronger than fear or doubt, father, warrior, leader, lover, protector, hunter, teacher, brother, man divine, man of love, man of the earth, man of heaven above, your strength, my strength, your power, my power, your love, my love. Integrity, honor, compassion, protection, tenderness, stability, passionate attention. Man divine, man of love, man of the earth, man of heaven above. That's from the full moon Aquarius 7, so July 24th, 2021. So you could see just some of the pages. Some of them, quite a few of them are really decorated. One of these days I will do a workshop and we can do create our grimoire. But here's all of Venus magic. I have Lakshmi magic in here, Shiva magic, Lalita magic. I worked with her for the past couple of months and a lot with Isis. And I just started working with Ishel. So more on her. This is like one of my favorite incantations, the Song of the Siren, that was written for me and my books by Yael Wolf, an amazing erotica writer who's also in my world in a lot of ways. So, okay, let's see. So I think right now I wanted to just tell you guys about, I'm going to show this on screen. So I updated my website, and here, I think it'll show it on the other half. So I have this new membership. It's just going to be for 6 months. It starts October 3rd through March 2023. It's called the Pleasure Pod. So let me go to that page. So you can sign up for it. It's 6 months. It's one payment of $333 or 6 payments of $66. And it's a 6-month membership to remember your true calling and reignite your magic. So this is a community and a mentorship program combined. It's really all about remembering our magic and using magic at least weekly, if not daily. And I'm going to show you all my practices and teaching a lot of classes. So there's also a version of this called it's just the Pleasure Pod Lite. I don't think this is the latest version. Interesting. So there will be a link to that as well. So the Pleasure Pod Lite is basically $111 and 6 payments of $22. So with the full program for $66, you get the energy reading and channeling every Monday. And then there's a weekly live Zoom class every Tuesday. And I'm going to go into what I'm teaching for that. And both the Pleasure Pod and the Pleasure Pod Lite get the PDF guides, meditations, and a bunch of online courses that I think you'll love. So the weekly Zoom classes, we're going to do energy work. I'm going to do Kundalini activation, meditations, how to open portals. We're going to do some marketing and branding and business development magic, grounding the 5D into the 3D, working with deities and archetypal energies, EFT, Akashic records, how to channel, specific, all different kinds of shadow work, how to clear money karma, how to work with the angels for healing and protection, balancing the masculine and feminine energies in love relationships, sacred cacao, sex magic, divination, chakra balancing, activation, all of it. So, and each one will be recorded, so you don't need to be there live, but you can get all those classes for the full version of the membership. And there's a Facebook group that I've already opened. So this course, or I guess you can call it the 6-month membership, is kicking off officially in October, but I will open the doors this Friday, Thursday or Friday, actually. And I would love if you want to join early. For the early members, I'll be drawing actually personalized cards on Mondays. So you'll get a 1-card reading, and that should be really fun. And I'm going to keep that up as long as I can. And anyways, this is something I think you'll love. And then the other thing I want to tell you about is this business SaaS. So I am going to stop doing the SaaS business reading. So basically, this is an intuitive tarot reading, a channeling, and I look at the archetype of your brand and help you do some sparkling up of your copy, and you get a full report and some strategies to help you. So, and then you get, yeah, so we meet for 90 minutes after I create the report, and, we can go through all of that. And then there's 14 days of email access after the session. So you could ask me questions that arise as you're implementing your business action plan. All right. So this is on sale too for $525. I'm going to discontinue this service on October 1st. So if you want to do it in payments, you click this partially button, and then you can see the breakdown. So it gives you the payment plan fee. Basically your down payment would be $241. And then you would have 3 payments of $120 after that. So every 2 weeks for 6 weeks. So hopefully that can help some of you right now if you're financially needing, to do this in smaller payments. But it's a great service. I've loved doing it over the past 6, 7, 8 years. But I am going to discontinue it October 1st. So just wanted to let you know, okay? So I'm going to stop sharing here. And I'm sending you so much love. Thank you for being a part of my world and part of Raw. And if you have questions, leave them in the comments below. This is on YouTube. It's going to live here forever. And for those of you that have come here for my newsletter, I so appreciate you. I love you. Take care, and I'll see you in about a week and a half. Bye.